Hi beauty babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Martha and this is Martha's Makeup, obviously. Welcome back, I'm so glad that you are here. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button right now. Please go follow me on Instagram, it's Martha's__makeup, and on TikTok it's exactly the same, Martha's__makeup. So you can see some shorter tutorials, some really nice hacks and tips for your makeup to look better, easier, quicker, whatever. And today, you've obviously seen the title, you know what's going on. We are learning to do the easiest, the quickest, the prettiest smoky eye glam you have ever seen on the internet. I have just been to an amazing makeup training with a professional makeup artist, and I learned so many mind-blowing tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you guys today. So if you want to know how to blend like a professional makeup artist, how to make it look prettier, more sleek, and just better overall, please keep on watching and give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me a lot to create more content for you guys. I'm back now, I am after my uni deadlines and everything, so I'll be creating content all day, all night, sometimes. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do that, keep on watching. There's obviously a surprise at the end of this video, so watch till the end and cue that intro. Let's just get straight into it. First and foremost, you obviously want to prime. Not to prime is a what? A crime. Yes baby, so I'm priming with Paese Hydrobase. It's nice, it's light, it's very hydrating, moisturizing, so you just want to get that all over your face and let that sit for like a second. And in the meantime, you want to do your eyebrows. I do have I have multiple eyebrow tutorials, one here on YouTube, multiple on my TikTok, so go follow me, Martha's__makeup. And yes, I'm just gonna quickly do my brows off camera and I'm gonna go back to you with the eye tutorial because we are focusing on the bloody eyes today, right? Right? What is wrong with me? Okay, so I decided we're gonna do that in stages because there's quite a few of them. Alright, so, and we don't want the base to dry. We obviously need to prime first. I already have my eye primed with PLouise. You want the base to be visible, you want it to be thick, and you want it to go, you see, all the way here, just in case. We're gonna be taking that off later, don't worry about it. So, you are starting with the darkest color. I'm using the Huda Beauty Nude palette, Nude Light, that one. And I'm using the dark orangey kind of whatever that is. Shade on a fluffy brush, and you start with just packing that shade in. You don't want to do anything else other than packing it. Like, you don't move it around, you just keep adding that shade on your lid. Pack. And you just want to give it that shape first, so obviously you go a bit higher here in the middle of the lid, and then you go back lower. Right. Don't move it, don't move it around. You don't want the shade to be patchy afterwards. You don't want to lose the color, the pigment, so you just pack it in first. Right? And you want the shape to be don't worry about the bottom. So for now, we are going to be fixing that later. Just, you know, you have to be fun with it. And then we are taking a smaller brush and we are taking these shades don't have freaking names, mate. Like, why? Just a smaller brush and an orangey shade. And you can start wherever you want. I just like to start somewhere here. And you just keep adding that shade on the edge. You don't want to go like above the shade that you already put on your eye. You don't want to go like above it. You want to go literally just on it, on the edge of it. So, and you don't do circles because then make it like look a bit patchy. Just this move, that small movement in one spot, and then you just add the shade and go to another spot. Like, don't do like a big thing around the entire eye. Just tiny little movements here, and then keep adding that shade. And you want it to kind of be buffed out. You want it to buff it out like by itself, just by those movements, right? So you don't want to have a lot of that shade above the edge of the previous one. You just want it to be on it and then buffed out. Right, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And just keep adding it. Don't be afraid of it. Like, there's nothing that we can't fix later on. So trust me. Trust the process, alright? CEO of trust the process. The smallest, tiniest movements. And you just keep doing that and keep adding the eyeshadow until you feel like it looks alright. Like there's no harsh lines between that lighter and that darker shade, right? We do not like harsh lines. We want it to be smooth as a baby. Right, and then the next brush, an even lighter shade, that one here. And you do the exact same thing, baby. So you just start wherever you want. I like to start here on that shade, not above it. And you just do the smallest, tiniest movements in one spot. Then you add the eyeshadow and go to the next one. If you feel like you've added too much, don't worry about it, because then we'll be kind of toning it down with white eyeshadow. This is something really serious, really long. You know what did you get that? Like, there's something seriously wrong with my speaking abilities today. Okay, step number 2 is to take a flat like square brush like this one. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry if you can't. I am still learning how to use a camera, sorry. And I already did that, but basically you want to clean that edge that you had here. You'll start with putting your brush flat where your lower lash line ends, like that. And then just go upwards and just cut that mess that you made here. Nice and clean. And then what you want to do is obviously add that eyeshadow base everywhere on the bottom, because we are gonna take care of the bottom lash line. And on the bottom lash line, we are literally doing the exact same thing. So we are starting, we can even use the same brushes. We are starting with the darkest orange thingy, and we just go and pack it close to the eye, close to the lash line, close to the lashes. You don't want to go all the way to the beginning, to like the inner corner, because we are going to place a little bit of white there. And you do the exact same thing. So literally on the bottom, you're just buffing that out with a lighter orange, and you are adding that in everywhere. Now you can actually try not to mess it up, because, you know. So what's been up with you guys? How was your May? Well, May is now. How was your April? How was your May going? How's everything? It's my birthday coming up in June, and I'm actually so excited because mostly because I'm gonna see my best friend and we're gonna party. Well, 2 people party, but you know, that's a party still. And I literally, like, I miss just being with people, you know. I'm sitting at home all alone all the time. It's just freaking annoying at this point. My mental health is like on the ground. Like, I'm not even gonna try to use some fancy metaphor that I love, because guys, it's just not good. All right, it's just not good. But I feel like nobody's mental health is good right now, because it's just, you know. Great, I'm gonna come back to you with the next step in a second. And let's go. I decided to add a little bit of eyeliner just because. So what you want to do, whether you have like a pen eyeliner or a liquid one, whatever, you do the same thing. So you start with, again, drawing like a straight line here, a small straight line, right? Just a little bit. And then in the exact direction that your lash line, lower lash line goes, so you just hold it here, that's like the angle, right? You move it to the end of that line you did, and you just draw a straight line. Easy, right? So, and then you just connect it with like the, you know, that one here, and then you just fill it in literally and draw the rest of the liner. Just fill it in, fill it in. My eyeliner is a bit shitty to work with because it's already dry and like quite old, and I probably should, shit. You know what I'm talking about when I do that. Okay, I'm gonna fix that in a second. Anyway, and then you add even more on that square flat brush. You add even more of that base. You just put it on the edge and you clean that edge even more, right? And you keep doing that until you have like the harsh line that you want, right? Just remember to kind of clean the brush before you, every time you do that. Then if you want, you can blend out that edge that you kind of messed up here, just a tiny bit. You can fix something with the eyeliner on the top, not on the bottom, because the bottom is already cleaned, right? Fill it in even more, because I have some holes in here, right? And that would be it. And now, for the rest of the eyeshadow, you take any brush, whatever. I just picked up some kind of flat brush, and just plain white eyeshadow, and you kind of clean those edges here around the brow and here, just to make it a bit more buffed out and a bit, you know, prettier. And then I also like to, in that inner corner on the lower lash line, you want to add just shitloads of white, just to brighten up that inner corner and make it even prettier. Just so your eyes kind of pop, just so they pop, baby. I've been talking to this guy that like I know from all the way from secondary school. We didn't really kind of talk throughout the years after secondary school. He was like my crush when I was like 12, you know. I was that girl that was kind of putting my name in the notebook and then his surname in a little heart, you know, all that. I was 12, okay, don't judge me. And like, you know, he was the cool guy in secondary school, so all the girls had a crush on him, and we dated for like a few weeks, and we would hold hands in the hallway and stuff, and we would go take a bus together to school, and I was just so, you know, that was some serious shit, y'all. That was some serious shit, alright? And yeah, we didn't like have any contact afterwards, and then we kind of started talking again last week, and it turns out that he went to the university in the UK as well. I was like, destiny or what? No, I'm joking, but he's really cool. He's such a sweet guy. He always was like a sweet guy, but now he's just like, yeah. He's an adult sweet guy. He's not 12 anymore. But yeah, so we've just been kind of talking, and it's just so weird that, like, how small is this world, right? Because I'm in England, he's in Scotland, but still, like, I just think that coincidence is absolutely crazy. Like, after how long has it been? Like 7, 8 years that we haven't been talking, seeing each other. I didn't even know, honestly, that he follows me on Instagram whatsoever. I was like, what the heck? And yeah, turns out that he does. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean that eyeliner, add some lashes, finish off the face, I think, as this video is long enough as it is, and come back to you guys with the final look. Okay, so that is the complete look, you guys. Let me know in the comments what do you think of it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new professional MUA blending technique that I just showed you today, guys, because I was blown away with, like, the amount of eyeshadow that she was using, and like kept adding it, and then like she was like, no circles, blah blah blah, and I was just like, you literally go against everything I've ever learned about makeup. But it works, because like that blend, baby, it's flawless, right? So please remember to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, do it anyway, because it helps me out and I'm just so nice. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok for some shorter tutorials, and yeah, because nobody actually guessed the last video's surprise, because at the end of each video I'm giving you kind of like quiz question, and whoever answers it right gets like a shout out from me and like a little spam and a follow on the Instagram and just some support and shout out in the next video. So the question for today's video is, what is the best blush launch of this year according to Michaela Makeup? Michaela is just like this TikTok makeup artist. If you don't know who Michaela is, go find out, baby. Just go find out. So yeah, what is the best blush launch according to her? And actually to me, because I've seen those blushes and they are freaking, like, they're just out of this world. Like, they are just, man, they're just like freaking amazing. They are just so stunning. They are those type of blushes that you just don't want to touch because they are so pretty. Anyway, yes, so go crazy in the comments. Thank you so much for those of you who support me already, and see you in the next one.